For God's love is like a river, springing up in the depth of the divine substance and flowing endlessly through His creation, filling all things with life and goodness and strength. All things, except our own sins, are carried and come to us in the waters of this pure and irresistible stream. If we accept them in tranquility, submitting to the pressure of the waters by a clean and unquestioning faith, and a love perfect and detached from all resistance, God's will enters into the depths of our own freedom and carries our lives and all our acts and desires away on the tide of His own joy. True peace is only found by those who have learned to ride and swim with the strong current of this stream. For them, life becomes simple and easy. Every moment is rich in happiness. All events are intelligible, if not in their details, at least in their relation to the great wholeness of life. You know that feeling that you get when you're floating on water or looking up at the passing clouds in the sky, or that feeling when you swing in the hammock and watch the trees swaying in the wind. Those moments where time feels inconsequential, when you are floating on water or air into another realm of existence. Thomas Merton's meditation from the book New Seeds of Contemplation, with which I opened this time with, stirs up those feelings for me. For God's love is like a river flowing endlessly through His creation. So much of life can feel like we're swimming upstream, against the current, always striving, always hustling, always pushing, as if we won't get anywhere, least of all to God, unless we are constantly moving. But learning to float is a different experience. It's the experience of learning to let go and to relax. I remember the first time I was taught to float in swimming lessons as a child. Everything in my body and my young mind told me not to lay still. I should be kicking my feet or paddling with my hands. But once you get it, and get a feel for it, what it feels like to buoy at the surface of the water without any action, you begin to relax and you begin to trust. That's the great task in living the spiritual life, learning to float in God's love and trusting that it will hold us up. As Merton writes, true peace is only found by those who have learned to ride and swim with the strong current of this stream. Yes, give us this peace, Lord, and give us the trust we need to float in your love and to return to it whenever we weary ourselves by our swimming and our striving. Friends, may you float in the river of God's love this week. Grace and peace.